life before I knew Jesus was, they say like Christ wrecks your life or God wrecks your life to bring you to him, and that was where I was. I really felt like I had my life all planned out for me.
I didn't really grow up in church. I grew up going on Easter and Christmas, and I still believed in God, but I didn't really have a relationship, so to say. And then in 2000, I lost my best friend, very tragically, and I kind of hated him for it.
My life was not the greatest before I met Jesus. I've been divorced and walking through certain things, and I just couldn't see the light very well.
I was in church ever since I can remember, but it was kind of like a family activity. Like, I'm in a family of 6, I'm the youngest, and I have 3 older brothers, 2 older sisters, and it was, we're going to church, everybody go.
I believed in God, I really did, and I believed that there was a creator, but I never understood that somebody actually loved me unconditionally, and finding that is just truly amazing.
Pretty soon after that, my dad gave me the book Purpose Driven Life, and I got to the part where it talked about a place to belong. I decided that something was missing from my life and I needed to do something to fulfill that hole.
I had a very wonderful woman that I plan on marrying here within the next month, and she told me I needed to come to church with her. I was a little hesitant and really didn't want to.
About 4 years ago, our family kind of started to fall apart. Me and my dad, we started to clash a lot. I thought nobody was there for me. Like, what am I supposed to do? And I didn't really I wasn't plugged into my church enough.
I met somebody at work, a customer where I was working at a restaurant. He had a bumper sticker on the back of his truck of a church, and I hadn't been to church and I couldn't remember the last time. And one day I was just like, man, why do I keep feeling like I should go to this website and look it up?
I talked to some people that attend 1122, and I decided to come to service. And as soon as I walked in, the first song that played, I just had this overwhelming sense that this is where I was supposed to be.
She kind of drugged me, so I came the first time and it was good. And then I stayed home for a couple of weeks and she begged me to come back. So I came back, and that was Joby kind of basically pinpointed me out of the audience.
One of my best friends was told me I should go to 1122, and I showed up and was addicted from the moment I stepped in. It was my favorite thing ever.
I just kept showing up. I just felt called to keep showing up, and it was really weird for me because I had never been to church and I didn't know anybody there. And on June 5th, 2013, I gave my life to Christ. And yeah, it was great. It really was awesome.
I surrendered my life to Christ, and life obviously still has its ups and downs, but what I learned is that God doesn't promise the absence of storms. He just promises to walk through them with us.
I realized that I needed Jesus, and I've found him, and it's amazing how my life is now. Before I didn't have anything that I wanted. Now I have, the love of a beautiful woman. I got the love of Jesus, and I'm extremely happy now.
This church has made me a stronger person. It's made me the best person I think I could be, and people always spoke words over me saying I would be a leader, I would be a light to somebody. And I think the best way I can do that is get involved.
I feel like I have somebody to go to when, if you're struggling, or even when you're just happy and you want someone to thank, you know that there's somebody to thank. Even when you feel like maybe, it's just life. No, it's not just life, it's God.
Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.